Oh my God, we're live. Hey everybody, welcome to Giantslayer.
We ready to slay some giants.
Yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen, do you have any giants that need slaying? Because we are going to do that.
I forget that guy's name, but remember the Ready to Rumble guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that Vince McMahon? Did he do that for his
No,
own?
Vince didn't do that. It was
Oh, it doesn't matter.
wasn't Vince. It wasn't.
I do remember who you're talking about.
Yeah. But anyway, Ready to Rumble. I think about that all the time. That was actually a movie named Ready to Rumble that had, I want to say, Scott Conn.
Scott Conn and David Arquette, and now David Arquette is a wrestler for real.
Yeah, there you go.
Whoa.
Yeah. Ready to Rumble.
Talk about
we should rename Giantslayer to movie talk. We talk about movies a lot.
All right, thanks for tuning in. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
We should probably start over. I think we.
I could do that. Do you want to go back and we could go? We could run it back.
No, it's too late now. We've gone too far.
Okay.
We've gone too far. I think we're good. I think I was saying that. Hey, welcome to Giantslayer. This is a classic first edition Paizo adventure path. Which classic just means that it was written for first edition. I'm converting it to second edition Pathfinder. And we have our wonderful players, a wonderful group of players. We're going to start with everybody's best friend, Wes, who plays Travers Bicklewash.
Hi, everybody.
We've got Tara, who plays Esther, the Bard, from True Now. And then we have, last and most definitely least, Dan, who plays Jaytham Shaw.
How dare you, sir? How dare you? That was uncalled for and untoward.
It definitely was uncalled for. But that's okay.
How do you say you are least? You are the one who are the least.
That's right. I am definitely least because I am always last. My name's Mike. I am your DM for this adventure. For those of you who don't remember what happened last time, there was a fight with some spiders. And then there was a descent into a rickety staircase where you fought some gross spider-looking woman thing.
And if I remember right, the fight was a lot easier than it should have been.
It was, yeah.
Yes. If there's one thing you definitely want to do, it's antagonize the DM before you enter a tomb. Just throwing that out there.
How much plot armor does Travers actually have? Time to find out.
Travers is going to be a big old chicken from here on out.
After the fight, you had identified some weird religious symbolism to somebody named Mazmez, a demon lord. Probably not that important. There's more backstory there that you didn't figure out, but maybe we'll get into that later. I think the biggest thing that happened last session was you discovered that in order to open the door, you needed the blood of Nargrim, which you happen to have with Ingrihild and Umlo. Hello! But you also needed 3 people to open that door. And for whatever reason, Torag accepted Jaytham.
Yeah.
I suppose I have converted. Sorry. Or let me not converted officially. I'm not really. I don't have the books or anything. Do I get a necklace? Handshake.
I mean,
we'll find out.
Yeah, I mean, we'll find out. I'm sure Umlo and Ingrihild would be able to fashion you something. They're both devout followers of Torag.
Perks to this weirdo religion, right?
Yeah. Hey, in the same vein as Wes, antagonizing the DM before you enter a tomb, definitely great to kind of poke the bear with the god who just accepted you after your previous god abandoned you.
I'm not poking any bear. What are you talking about, Mike? You and I are friends.
Oh, we're friends. I don't know that Jaytham and Torag are that type. Just saying.
Hey, I don't got any problem. I don't have any problems with Torag. I don't get any problems with Torag. Me and Torag are tighter than a fighting nut. That's how tight we are.
Wow, that's pretty tight. I can't think of anything else that happened last session, so I mean, you opened the door, obviously, and you kind of descended these stairs. Now you're stuck in a room with a door in front of you, which I am going to reveal to you right now. Provided Foundry cooperates with me. And allows
I see
you
it.
Tiny little room.
Tiny little room. That's all you should see. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Great. And it's weird because I can see everything and it's totally lit up, and it's so I don't know what you see, but if you see a tiny little room, that is perfect.
Just a
I just
tiny
see a
little room
staircase,
full of people.
and then to the south, east of that is a door.
Fantastic. That is exactly what you should see. Your characters, however, wouldn't be seeing that much. It is pitch black down here.
Oh, good.
The very air itself is stale, musty, and very dry. I would imagine that you all have cotton mouth immediately descending these stairs. There's no moisture in the air whatsoever.
May I cast a little spell to grant us some light?
Of course.
I would like to just kind of in the dark, I kind of just reach above my own head and snap my fingers, and like a little orb of purple light. I want it to just like float over my head, and it sheds it's like attached to me, but like it floats near that creature as it moves. So it's attached to me, and it's sheds light in up to a 20-foot radius, and then dim light for the next 20 feet.
Great. Okay.
And it's like it's like this color violet.
Yeah.
Did anybody? Did we realize? Did we find out why Jaytham was able to be accepted, or did it just happen and we walked in?
That is a question for tomorrow, Jaytham.
Yeah.
Today, Jaytham doesn't care.
That's right. As long as I open the door, dead on the floor, as they say. Mate,
Are we?
Hold on.
Are we gonna talk about what just happened? Yeah. Are we somehow related?
Wouldn't be news to me. Hey, I'm just gonna say I am only gonna do their voices in combat and not because I feel like they probably know stuff that I don't. So
Oh yeah.
That's totally fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do a Scottish accent. Umlo is like, it's I don't really have an explanation.
Dan, don't antagonize the DM.
No,
That's a
sounds
great Scottish accent, Mike. It's
Thank
the
you.
best one I've ever heard.
It's phenomenal.
Flawless.
Yeah. I'm certain that Billy Connolly is like, man, I should probably take notes.
Who's that handsome guy with the Scottish accent that was he played Professor X?
Oh, Michael Fassbender?
No, not Michael Fassbender.
Er,
He played Magneto. The other one.
oh.
Gosh.
Oh, what is
I
that
thought
guy's
you were gonna
name?
go Outlander with that one. What's
was
I
his
know,
name?
Sam
in-
Hewen. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was in Atonement. He was in
I know who you're talking. James McAvoy.
James McAvoy.
McAvoy.
Yeah, he's
And
impressed.
And we're back to movie talk. We'll take
What's
a
the last
brief.
movie that
Be
you
right
saw,
back.
What? Anyway, Purple
yeah.
Light, and we're talking about what happened.
Purple Light?
Yeah. What?
You
This
see,
is something that you'll have to explain to me later.
you see this room in front of you and a door.
Amlo, I have been surprised mightily today. Do you think that we should open the door? Amlo? You alright?
Sorry. Yes.
You're as surprised as I am.
Yes, you should open the door.
Right, I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Yeah, that wasn't ominous at all.
By the way, I just kind of like went over our like icons here. We're all kind of hurt. Do we want to like heal?
Are we?
I mean,
Umbo for sure has taken some damage.
Yeah.
I'm at
You seem
57
better.
over 73. Can we take a short rest?
So there are no short rests in Pathfinder Second Edition.
Oh.
You
But-
can take some time to heal yourselves,
Oh.
or you can take a long, basically sleep for the night. It's a long rest.
I have medicine stuff.
Yeah, if you're trained in medicine and have healer's tools, you can do
I
treat
do.
wounds checks.
I do. Let me do one for everyone who is
Okay.
hurt. Am I allowed to do that? It takes 10 minutes for each person.
Yes.
Okay.
All it takes technically in game is time.
Okay.
So
Treat wounds. And then why want to okay. Am I doing this right?
do you see your basic action macro?
I'm already on the medicine check. It's got my wisdom, my trained proficiency, normal. I think I'm doing this right. Oh my god, I almost rolled a nat 20. But why did I roll a d20? Oh, because it's a d. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's a check to pass, and then it would roll the heal if you succeeded. Yeah, a 10 is not gonna do it. Thankfully, it's not a critical failure, or else you would have dealt damage. So all that means is your target, which I think what you said was Umlo, would be immune to your checks for the next hour.
Okay, what about my magic?
You are welcome to use that. without
I'm
any
gonna do
restriction.
that. When I can't treat him with my like regular kit, I just lay my hands on either side of his largest wound. At one hand over his wound and one hand on his temple, because this also soothes his mental defenses. Boosts his mental defenses. I'm gonna cast that right now.
Okay.
I didn't target Umlo though. Oopsie doopsie.
That's fine. You just click roll healing and I'll apply it.
That was a good roll.
It was a very good roll. Umlo heals for 13.
Okay. Who's next? I look at Jaytham with my healer's kit, and I'm gonna try to do the same thing that I just did again. Or why did I close this in the first place? Come on, dicey dice. Oh, much better.
Boy,
Critical success.
thank
Oh.
you.
Great. Yeah, so that will heal
Anybody else?
17.
I'm fine.
You're okay? Perfectly fine. Demas is barely hurt. I'm not gonna bring Demas out right now. Can I treat
Okay.
my own wounds?
I believe so, yes. You would still be subject to
The DC.
the immunity and stuff. Yeah. No, that one did not work.
It did not. I'm not gonna spend a spell slot on myself right now.
Physician cannot heal thyself.
Yeah, I just can't reach it. Just can't
Yeah.
reach it just very well.
It's at that weird spot right in the middle of your back.
Yeah,
You just
yeah.
can't reach unless you don't have
I'm okay. I'm barely injured. I'm barely hurt. I'm fine. I'm fine.
totally fine.
Travers walks up to Esther and just kind of like pats her on the shoulder, you know. So it's just like
The lower
It's-
part of my shoulder blade.
yeah,
The forearm.
like it's okay. It's okay. You'll get him next time.
Thanks. Thanks, Travers. That actually does help. All right. Now that it's been 30 minutes.
You spent 30
Jaytham's-
minutes in this dark room.
It's not dark. I've got my light.
Oh, that's right. There's purple light. So,
Huh.
I mean, Prince's bedroom, I guess. There's no way his room wasn't purple.
No, yeah, absolutely.
What do you guys want to do?
Can I like go up to the door and listen to it?
Of course. Give me a perception check.
I will.
Blind if you remember how to do that.
I do.
Put your ear up to the door. Silence.
I have trap finder, so I'm gonna search for traps around the door.
It's a good
Okay.
idea.
Believe that is a perception check also, but blind if you would.
Yes. I don't think it's adding my trap finder, but okay.
That's fine.
I'm,
Oh, it definitely did add it.
Okay, good.
I'm
There
going.
are no traps on this door.
Nice. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
That's fine.
I'm gonna reload my sling. Is all.
Okay, great.
And I have my shield raised, so I'm going to cautiously open the door.
gonna go
Cautiously
back.
Umlo hefts his cast iron frying pan.
Cautiously open the door. Looks like a swimming pool.
Close. The only thing that I can think of that would be equivalent would be like, you ever seen those action movies where like people would fall through the skylights in
Oh.
Yeah.
like these big buildings? You see one of these basically skylights in the floor here. The glass is
Oh.
very thick, and very dirty. You cannot
This
see
is the
through.
top of one.
Yes, you're on the
Okay.
top part. Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, you would in that movie example, you'd be on the roof, looking at it, right in front of you, but you can't see through it. The glass is too thick. It's too dirty.
Yes.
Other than that, you see tightly spaced pillars that line the walls of the chamber that suspend a vaulted ceiling. The walls, ceiling, and pillars alike have been cut from the surrounding stone. You see centuries of dust coating every surface, and the air is extremely stale. There's a large translucent panel set in the center of the floor, and on either side a stone door sits inside a low arch. So that translucent panel, the word translucent is misleading there because you can't see through it.
This seems oddly tranquil.
Hmm.
And you
Sure.
say that like there's dust covering the floor. I'm just gonna roll a perception check to see if it looks like anything has been in here.
Yeah, great.
And that should be blind.
Sure is. So you see no humanoid footprints.
Oh,
However, see very tiny prints with corresponding drag marks. The best thing you could guess is that it was probably rats
Ah.
or some other small rodent left these tracks. And they're not going any specific direction. They're kind of scattered all over the place, including on the glass. It's like they just kind of scampered over every surface.
Oh, like the drag mark is like the tail,
Yes.
not like.
That's what yeah.
I was like, oh my god, are they like the spiders dragging carcasses behind them, or like what?
This is the New York City subway. The rats are the size of dogs.
Chicago's the rat capital. I tell you that.
Is it really?
Yeah. It's true facts.
Well, there you go.
I think it was
could be
5
either
years
one.
running, actually.
Other than that, it's an empty room.
Right, I'm just gonna take a step forward then.
Similar to like freshly fallen snow, as you step onto the centuries of dust, it sort of cracks and crackles under your feet.
All right. Ingrahild is gonna walk up behind. I can't move her. Oh, I can. Walk up behind Jaytham, like, all right, would you get out of the way, you pansy?
Pardon me, if you know where to go, be my guest.
Well, I don't, but I wouldn't be just standing around with my thumb up my ass like some people.
Language. Thank you very much.
It's been 5 minutes.
That's coming from Jaytham. That's not coming from Dan.
Jaytham doesn't know about the 5-minute rule.
I'm just offended. I thought we were
Well,
friends.
Can you
All right,
step
which way do
straight?
you want to go then, milady? Up or
What-
down, north or south?
So which way is the door and which way is the
There are
like,
There's
two doors.
one to the north and one to the south.
well, I don't know.
I'm
I
going to
don't
the
know.
north then. I'm making a decision.
All right.
Oh.
Oh my
Oh,
Oh,
he
I
didn't have to
should-
slam. Oh,
He's taking the door to the north.
All right, I'm just going to do a quick perception check to see if I hear anything on the other side of the door.
Door.
Blind GM.
Oh, now I realize.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say now I realize why I never have moved Ingrahild before, because now I can't pick Travers.
Oh.
I can't even see Travers because I'm like in Ingrahild's vision.
That's a settings thing. If you can click on the game settings,
Okay.
and then click on configure settings,
Okay.
and then scroll down until you see left click to release objects. Make sure that's checked.
Quick to release objects.
Yep.
Ah.
Oh,
And then
checked.
Yeah, make sure it's checked, and then click save. Make sure you click save, otherwise it's not gonna do. And then you should be able to click anywhere on the map and deselect your token.
Oh,
Looks like it is downloading world data for me after doing that.
me too.
It might require a refresh, but that's totally fine. Hopefully it comes back.
While we're refreshing, Wes, what's the last movie you saw?
All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Esther, while she watches you listening at the door after rushing out there, she just whispers with a little extra bardy echo. She says, "Be careful," and I cast Courageous Anthem. Is all.
Okay.
Travers is gonna run along behind Jaytham because we're best friends. Be like, just hold on, wait a goddamn second. And I check for traps.
Check for traps. Okay. Go ahead and roll that. While you're rolling that, Jaytham, you don't hear anything at the door.
All right. I'll wait for his okay.
Sorry, everything like reset. So okay, perception. Checking for traps.
No traps on this door.
Opening the door. Jaytham, open the door.
Jaytham opens the door.
Is there a reason why Umlo is standing in the middle of the window?
I can't select him unless Jaytham can see him, and I'm not patient enough to troubleshoot it. I did the
You might
same
need to
thing.
really look because Umlo's up there.
I got him.
Oh, okay.
I just like I can't move him unless Jason can see him, and I'm just gonna move him here. And he's gonna there we go.
You see a large rectangular room. You can see floor to ceiling stone panels that line the walls of this chamber, and each of them have a carved scene on them. However, all of the panels have been damaged or defaced in some way. You can see hundreds of footprints crisscross the dusty floor, and you see two doors exit the room to the south. One of which is the one you came through. There's another door to your right.
Does this make any does this ring any bells for you, my friend?
Are you talking to me? Umlo or
Umlo.
Umlo?
He was talking to Umlo. No, it's as if somebody has defaced.
But you don't recognize these battles or anything?
Let me take a closer look. And he walks over to them, and you see him like run his fingers over them. He's really trying to take it all in, and you see him like every once in a while he'll tap on the stone as if in recognition. And he says, "Seems as if this is a chronicle of Nargrim's life and deeds."
And Nargrim being a hero, somebody defacing them, we don't like those people.
No, but
Got
what
it.
doesn't make any sense to me is this was a sealed tomb. How was this defaced?
That means there's something is in here, folks.
What kind of defacements did you say? It was like scratches and or
Yeah. So like some of the depictions, the pictures that were etched into the stone have been destroyed. In some cases, the text that would be laid out has been chiseled out.
Oh, so very intentionally removed. Not like maybe a wild animal got trapped and was trying to claw up the walls, or like or like a battle happened in here and there was just collateral damage, or
This is definitely deliberate.
okay.
What catches your eye is, or that Umlo points out, is that the final plaque is covered with dried shit, rendering the title illegible. It's as if somebody had taken fecal matter and smeared it all over that one panel.
I reach my hand towards the sign, and when I don't know if we know how, but as soon as I realize that it's shit, I, rather than wiping it away, I cast Prestidigitation.
Okay.
To clean it.
You clean that panel, and you can now read that it says "The Betrayal of Lockmore."
Oh.
And it's so fitting that you did this, Esther. As your magic takes effect and removes the shit from the wall, it sort of like shimmers down the wall, sort of like a waterfall as it cleans. And in your mind, you see the following.
Sorry, I thought you meant the shit was shimmering down the wall. Okay, I'll be serious now, though. I'm ready for my vision.
Yeah, that's so much funnier than anything else.
An avalanche of shit, a waterfall of shit.
A glimmering one, though. Anyway.
It's a glimmering shit-avalanche. You see a fire giant. Gundaroth, the fire giant known far and wide as Dwarf Skinner, kneels before you. You see several knives in a bandolier, some on a belt. And you see him looking down as if deciding which knife to use to flay the skin from the bodies of the dwarves in front of him. Nargrim is one of those dwarves. Beside him is his squire, friend, and kinsman named Lockmore Ettergun. Lockmore is prone on the ground, bleeding from a head wound. And Esther, it's as if you're looking down through the eyes of Nargrim. You can see that your hands are bound with manacles, and a long spear lays just out of reach. The fire giant grins, flames pouring from his nostrils as he laughs. You want so badly to kill me, little man. I see the soft glow of hope in your eyes. My favorite part is when you realize you have lost, and that glow dies. How does it feel knowing that you, the famed giant killer, has failed? Gundrath draws a long knife, so large that it would have been nearly impossible for a dwarf to lift, let alone wield. The edge glitters with deadly glee, given a light red glow from the heat given off by the fire giant's body. The large creature's hair dropped over its face, glowing like the dying embers of a fire. The smell of brimstone and ash assails your nostrils. Gundrath laughs again, closing his eyes as if savoring the finest meal he has ever tasted. Nargrim, you turn away and you swear, testing against your manacles. And Gundrath laughs louder. There it is. The realization that I have won. My knife shall enjoy flaying the flesh from your bones, but do not worry. I shall not ruin the moment and kill you quickly. You will feel every cut I make. I shall eat your flesh and use your skull as a chamber pot. No one will ever remember Nargrim's steel hand, the giant killer. Gundrath's mouth curls into a sickly smile, smoke trailing from the corners. The cracks in his skin, which normally glow a dull red, now flare to an almost blue. The heat makes the skin on your face tighten, and you can smell your own facial hair as it threatens to ignite. Gundrath giggles madly like a schoolgirl, and he extends the knife toward your right hand, which glints in the firelight. Your famed magical steel hand. A sudden desire to free yourself kind of wells up within inside you. And you know that this is your chance. Gundrath takes a little too long in his enjoyment of your helplessness, and you make your move. As the blade descends, Nargrim, waiting patiently until the blade was over the manacle, suddenly jerks upward, drawing the chain into the path of the blade. The blade cut the links like soft cheese, offering only the slightest resistance. You use your momentum to roll backwards, reaching out with your steel hand to grab the spear. You land on your feet, braced against the lunge that you know will follow. It would have been pure instinct on the giant's part. His prey was escaping, and he would want to grab for you and subdue you quickly. And Gundrath did lunge right into the waiting point of your spear heart spit. You yell as you thrust, driving the point as hard as you can into Gundrath. The tip of the spear pins Gundrath's hand to his own chest. You twist the spear viciously and wrench it free. The spear has barbed tips that, as they come loose, they contain cherry red pieces of flesh clinging to it, dripping, steaming blood. Gundrath howls in pain. You lunge forward once more, and the screaming stops as the spear pierces the soft palate of the giant's mouth and enters the brain, killing him instantly. You fall to your knees, panting from exertion. You release the spear as it's stuck in Gundrath's skull. You feel the compulsion set upon you by the hand as it frees your mind like a receding tide, and you feel utterly spent. You stay kneeling for a few moments before going to check on your friend. You seem your feet seem almost too heavy to lift, and as you approach your friend, Lockmore begins to stir. Take it easy, friend. What happened? How are we not dead? Lockmore looks completely nonplussed. Nagrim smiles in his usual confident way, flashing his white teeth. Don't I always find a way? Lockmore looks from the dead fire giant back to Nagrim, and without any verbal provocation, Nagrim reached down to his belt and removes a small set of lockpicks, and working deftly and swiftly, he unlocks the manacles around Lockmore's wrists. Lockmore stays on the ground, rubbing his temples and wiping blood from his brow. That looks like a right nasty wound. Here. Nagrim produces a vial from his belt pouch and offers it to Lockmore. You see the dwarf accept it and drink it. Almost instantly, the wound on his head begins to knit itself back together as the bleeding stops. Take a moment to rest. We shouldn't tarry here too long, but a short breather wouldn't hurt. You see Lockmore roll to his knees. Any idea how we got so close to Yanderhof without anyone knowing? Nagrim shakes his head. No, but maybe he has some intelligence on him. Something to bring back to the city. Fire giant being so close to Yanderhof is cause for concern. They are like roaches. Where you see one, there must be 1,000 more hiding in the shadows, waiting for their time to strike. Nagrim goes over to Gundaroth and begins to inspect the body. Firstly, he wrenches Heartspit free, the spear, and sets it on the ground next to him. He uses his foot as leverage in order to pull the spear free. And in death, the fire giant's glow had died, leaving him less like a glowing fire and more like dead coals. As he sets the spear down, he uses his other hand to search the belt, and he pulls off a coin purse, which is fit to burst, and there's a potion vial with an unknown substance in it that Nagrim just sort of discards. He doesn't really have any use for it. It wasn't until he was getting set to conclude his search when he spots a piece of parchment, carefully folded, hidden at the bottom of one of the belt pouches. He grabs it and unfolds it, and it says, in giant, I will lure him outside the city by telling him you had been spotted nearby. I will lead him north. You come from the south and ambush us. As long as he dies, you will receive your gold and the glory that comes with killing so-called giant killer. Destroy this note upon reading in case you fail. I cannot have this come back to me. Signed, L.E. Nagrim's heart drops as he reads the note. The pieces of the puzzle fit together in his mind so neatly that he can't believe he didn't see it. It should have been obvious. He goes to reach for the spear, but it's gone. Pain erupts from his torso as the blade sprouts from his chest, spraying blood on the giant corpse in front of him. A voice, soft and terrible, whispers in his ear, "You just won't die. Your luck ends here, giant killer. Finally, I shall be heralded as the hero." Nagrim feels weak and cold, and his muscles begin to disobey the orders his brain is sending. And despite his physical lethargy, his mind is racing. Lockmore spins Nagrim around, using Heartspit to control his movement, and he looks him dead in the eye. "I want to see the light leave your eyes. There is no getting out of this one." Nagrim tries to move, but he can't. His lungs no longer fill with air, and his vision begins to darken around the edges. Nagrim is still alive when Lockmore begins to saw off his famed steel hand. He feels death take him as he stares helplessly into the eyes of his murderer. The glee on Lockmore's face was the last thing Nagrim Steelhand, the famed giant killer, saw before he died.
Did you say I experienced that all through the eyes of Nagrim, or I was a third party watching from the outside?
Through the eyes of Nagrim.
Okay.
Yep.
Not to be dramatic, but I do think that, like, I'm probably, for anybody who didn't see that, I am just kind of stuck staring for a little while, but then at the end I like cry out and I grab my left wrist.
Sure.
Did you say? I don't remember which one you said.
I don't think I did say. Is Esther
He
left?
uses it to do the stabby stab.
Yeah.
He seems like a lefty. I don't know. It seems like
Sure.
he's a lefty. I grab my
Yeah,
left
he's a
wrist
lefty.
and I like faint. I just faint on the ground.
So from everybody else's point of view, Esther is quiet for a moment, goes, "Ah," and then falls over.
Yeah.
Esther! I run over, Travers runs over to Esther and starts like gently shaking and then gradually.
Yeah.
No.
The light that I had conjured goes out too when I pass out, and then it's like I gasp when I wake up and I snap my fingers again.
Mhm.
And this time it's like right in front of my face though, and I kind of like push it out to the ceiling. It's just a cantrip, but I'll press the button anyway. Oh, I gotta pop my character sheet in. And then I sit up and I tell them the story like I'm recounting a dream that I just had.
All right, so above the table, you said that Gundaroth had Nargrim and Lockmore cornered, basically.
Mhm.
At the last moment, Nargrim used Nargrim used Heart Spit to kill Gundaroth.
Mhm.
Enters the soft palate of his skull. I'm sorry,
Mhm.
and then afterward, Lockmore kills Nargrim with Heart Spit.
Yes.
Seemingly for gold.
Glory.
For glory, essentially.
Okay, for gold and for glory.
Yeah. So Nargrim, Lockmore was Nargrim's squire.
Okay.
Always sort of like second fiddle to Nargrim. Nargrim gets all the glory and the fame. Lockmore is just kind of along for the ride.
Always a bridesmaid, never a bride.
So he set this up, and you gather from the letter that I'm sure Esther would recount.
Mhm.
He set this as a way to kill Nargrim and assume his place as the giant killer.
So is Lockmore the one who smeared poop all over this? Because it's not going to be Gundaroth, because Gundaroth's dead.
Right.
Okay.
It's unknown. I mean, this would have all happened centuries ago at this point.
Esther, so it sounded like the hand was kind of controlling Nargrim when he attacked.
It felt a
Did I
little
hear that
like
right?
it. It felt a little bit like it, yeah. Like the hand almost moved on an instinct of its own.
Wow.
Which, and then Lockmore stole it. But I don't know. Maybe I should do a little bardic lore check, but I don't think I know of any other stories of heroes with steel hands.
Right.
I'm going to do a bardic lore check. Do you want it to be blind?
Yes, please. Only because it is what it is. You rolled a natural 20.
Yeah, I did.
Oh!
Yeah.
We love seeing crit
The
successes.
most useless nat 20 I've ever rolled.
It always happens this way.
Yeah.
Somebody rolls really great on a check that just
Kind of doesn't matter. I think it
yeah,
matters.
like there's only so much you could possibly know even with a net 20.
Right.
Given that Nargrim's name literally is Nargrim's steel hand, this is a magic artifact that was a part of his body. And I'm sure even Umlo and Ingrahild, knights around the campfire, would regale you with tales of their famous ancestor that they're looking for. and how the rumors might abound for what the hand actually did. It's not completely clear, even from their stories.
But there were never any other heroes?
Not that you're aware of.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
So, is it known that Lockmore killed Steelhand?
I mean, they
Yes.
carved it into his tomb, yeah.
Yes.
So, how did that news escape the tomb?
That is unclear at this point.
Okay.
That part wasn't detailed. Only that Lockmore was the betrayer and was responsible for Nagram's death and tried to take credit for killing the fire giant.
Well, he screwed around and he found out.
Sure did.
That just makes me mad. I'm gonna go. I know this guy is in here somewhere.
Hmm.
I mean, if past his prologue.
Well, we don't know if he's still here. We just know that someone was here. That shit was dried,
Yeah.
and we can't tell how long these have been desecrated.
And I suppose it's possible that he killed his. What's the opposite of a squire? What's the other way? His
The knight?
master?
Huh?
Okay. He killed his knight, escaped, and spread stories of his own betrayal.
Like, I don't know.
Hmm.
I think our luck is eventually going to turn, where we don't come across a nasty monster or anything in a tomb.
I
I'm
love
sure
your
you're
positive thinking, Travers.
Thank you.
You're probably right. There's absolutely nothing spooky or untoward happening in this tomb.
In fact, and I look around, and is there anything else worth noting in this room?
There's a door over
no.
here.
No, just the door over by where Jaytham is. The rest of the room is just more of those panels that have been destroyed or desecrated in some way.
In fact, I'm so confident in this.
This is gonna go so well. Do it. I love it. It's a great bit.
I'm gonna roll for traps.
Oh, you
Trap
are?
finder.
Okay. I thought you were just gonna...
What could possibly go wrong?
What?
sure it's
You know
fine.
what? What could possibly go wrong? I'm gonna fling it open.
You
Great.
fling open the door.
Yep. They're like, I feel confident. Our luck is gonna change.
Before I tell you what happens, I think it's a great place to take a short break
Michael.
because the poetry cannot be understated here.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you doing to me?
We'll be right back.
I am
with
granting
more
your request for a
Giantslayer.
break, Wes, is what I'm doing.
It's true. It's true. You asked for it.
You did ask for it. So we're gonna take, I don't know, 5 minutes, and we'll be right back to figure out
Sounds good.
why Travers would be so stupid as to open this door without rolling.
See you on the other side.
And hey, we're back. That was a quick break. We didn't want to leave you hanging too long.
So to recap, Travers, convinced that their luck is gonna change, said, "Our luck is gonna change," and he flung open the door.
Sure did. Nothing happens.
Ah!
The door
Oh!
just opens.
See?
Well, that was a build up to nothing.
That was a very anticlimactic.
Well, all right. I'm
That
gonna
was a
walk through.
gotcha.
Long hallway. That sounds great. Hold on. Just gonna
You
make
see a
sure that-
long hallway that ends in a somewhat larger room. There are, hold on. Let me make sure I have the right room here. I'm pretty sure that I do, and I do. Okay. The map is on a different page from where the description of this room is, so I gotta go back and forth. You see 4 statues of idealized dwarves standing against the walls of the chamber, next to stone fonts. There's a dusty film that covers the fonts, and their basins are inscribed with dwarven runes. There's a massive stone panel on the room's eastern wall that bears a bas-relief likeness of a dwarven warrior garbed in a suit of scale mail, wielding an oversized spear. The carved figure is unadorned, with the exception of his right hand, which is leafed with silver.
real silver, or we can just tell that it's supposed to be silver.
Real silver, sort of like
Alright.
gold leaf. So it's kind of,
Mm.
but this is silver. I guess would silver leaf tarnish over centuries? I imagine it would, right? I don't know.
I think isn't oxygen needed for that to happen?
Probably.
Because I know that for like steel, and I think even for gold, that it's like oxidized.
Yeah, that may be true.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know that this place is airtight, but perhaps perhaps it is. It is a tomb. It's not like anybody in here needs to breathe or anything.
Well, somebody's been in to desecrate it.
Umlo, do you know anything about these?
About what?
About these bas reliefs? I mean, this is obviously Nalgrim Steelhand. But does this depict anything of note?
I'm gonna roll to see if he does. Oh, he might not be trained in this, but let me look. He is. Okay. It's almost like I knew. It's almost like I knew what to train him in. Oh, I forgot to do that blind. But that's okay. 15 is enough. DC 15, like that. One of the statues is Torag, the dwarven god. That's an easy one. Any follower of Torag would recognize that. The other 3 statues are Torag's younger siblings. One of them is Angrad, the Forged Fire. One of them is Torag's half-sister, named Drongvit, the dwarven goddess of vengeance. The other one is Torag's older brother, Magrim, the Taskmaster, guardian of the underworld. The runes along the basins of the fonts are traditional dwarven blessings.
So you said Angrub the Forge Fire. Who was the second one? His sister?
The half-sister was Drongvit.
Drumbit.
There's 2 N's, so it's hard to tell. Drangvit. Drangvit.
Drann.
Drangvit. Yeah, Drongvit.
All right, whatever. Dranvit, half sister. And what's her?
She was the dwarven goddess of vengeance.
Dwarven goddess of vengeance.
And then the last one was Magrim, Magrim.
We've heard that name
Taskmaster.
before, haven't we?
It's similar to Nargrim.
Oh, okay. Well, no, but I thought
Didn't
if I
we
could
just-
remember, I would argue with you more, but I can't. So,
To my recollection, you've not heard this name before, but I don't know. Maybe I misspeak.
Didn't we just come across a pair, like a trio of siblings, and
That
they
was,
had
I think that was on the door to the tomb.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Those were not Nargrim, Torag's sons, not his siblings. So these statues are of his siblings, and the names of his sons were what was used to open the door, the stone door, the Skyrim door, as I called it.
got it. I just remember like the youngest son was named something like
Uh,
Gids or something like that.
It was
Close.
Crud, and that was mine.
One of them was Grundenar, Coles, and Trud.
That's right, Trud.
Crud. Those were Torag's sons, the names that you had to use to open the door.
Oh, Trud.
Oh, Trud.
oh, maybe that's where I remember.
So you said there's like layers of dust on everything, and
Yes.
are they pointed in a particular way, or is there anything else in this room that?
You see footprints all over the floor in this room.
Like humanoid?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, where
Well,
are they
we-
leading?
Every which way. They lead down the hallway that you came down. They lead out the door that's on the other side of the room. It's all over the place.
But we didn't see-
A lot of them also stop in front of this bas-relief mural on the wall.
but we didn't see any human footprints leading in here, did we? From the direction that we came?
There were some in the room that you just came from, where
Oh.
they had desecrated the panels. On the
Oh,
wall.
I suppose, yeah. How did they get past the glass floor? The other door.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Can I go back and follow the footprints that lead outside here and see where they end?
You can try. There's overlapping footprints.
Hmm.
I mean, like, they don't go out the door like the main door that you came in. They just sort
Yeah.
of wander around these rooms.
Okay, these rooms must be a lot larger than well, okay. Okay. Just weird.
Yeah. Jaytham, since you're the closest to that wall, could you roll a blind perception, please?
I think Jaytham would purposely check out the silver hand, but I'm still
Sure.
going to do this blind.
Yeah, absolutely. Great. So you go over to the bas-relief and you're really examining that hand. Maybe you put your hand up to the wall as if to like run your fingers over it like you're reading Braille. The wall moves ever so slightly as you put your hand on it. And you realize that there's a false door here in the wall. And you only found that out because you were touching it.
Oi, Travers, there's a false door over here. You mind checking it for traps?
Yeah. I still think our luck is gonna change, but
Stop
you know,
saying that.
yeah, here we go. Blind.
Episode title: Our luck definitely changed.
Okay. You don't detect any traps.
All right, I'm gonna
What
go
you
for-
do see
Sorry,
with
go
that
ahead.
perception check is that this is a very skillfully made door. If it had been closed properly, you would not have been able to see the like creases of the door in the wall. This is definitely dwarven architecture, stonework.
In theory, then closed hastily, most recently. If it wasn't closed properly. Enough for us to see the crack?
Yeah.
I'm jumping to conclusions, but
All right, I'm gonna open the door that was not closed properly.
It doesn't take very much effort to push it, and it smoothly swings open. And you see a staircase that leads down.
uh-oh. Hey, Michael. Will
Yeah,
you-
mine too.
You,
I think it's supposed to.
Yeah,
it is?
I changed maps.
okay. As long as it's supposed to be all black.
Yes, it is at the
Okay.
moment.
Okay.
The problem is this is a very small staircase, and there's not much in the way of room to get all your tokens in here, so we're just gonna deal with it for the moment.
Oh, you knuckleheads!
You just
Who's got the hand in my pocket?
The light can't even fit. Oh.
Ooh, this looks promising.
Oh, can you guys see the entire map?
Yeah,
Yeah.
looks really cool.
Hold on. Did that fix it?
Yeah, it did.
yeah.
What was that?
Everybody's having visions now, not just Esther. So you see a staircase. It's single file. This would be single file even for dwarves or gnomes or halflings. It's very tight. And there's a door at the end of at the bottom of the staircase where
I'm sure there's nothing behind that door. Might as well turn around, go back.
I do see like a little.
It looks like a brazier.
Yeah.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
All right. Oh, sure. I'm sure it'll be fine.
That was the perfect voice break.
It was.
Oh,
It
It
was.
was so good.
our luck is gonna change.
I don't think I want our luck to
Alright, I
change.
guess,
We've been
I guess
really
since I'm
lucky.
here-
Yeah. You have been really lucky. If your luck changes, this can only be for the worse.
All right. I guess since I'm here, I guess I should open the door.
I'm gonna once again whisper with my super echoey bard whisper, and I'm gonna say, "You got this." And I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration or Courageous Anthem, not Bardic Inspiration. We're playing Pathfinder today.
I think Ingerhild is gonna open the door.
Okay.
Do it.
Ingerhild opens the door.
Oh, majestic.
For
I
the
didn't know
first,
there was anything on the other side of this door.
you've never seen this before. It's crazy. For the first time since you've been in this tomb, you see light. You can see two.
What is it? What is it? What are you trying to say about my light spell?
Touch that. Or my dog's getting into stuff. Thanks for ruining the moment, dude. You see two wide alcoves flank the eastern portion of this room, the floor of which is inlaid with the symbol of an ornate warhammer. Each alcove contains an iron brazier and is crammed with a variety of baubles and trinkets. Beyond the alcoves, the chamber narrows, and a flight of wide steps climb into a vaulted recess. A great stone sarcophagus with its lid pushed to one side lies in this space beneath a large translucent panel in the ceiling above. A smaller alcove stands on either side of the stone coffin. The northern alcove holds a 5-foot-tall iron cage with its bars bent and twisted out of shape, while the southern alcove contains an elaborate iron candelabra covered with drippings of dried purple and red wax, which holds dozens of melted candlestones.
Wow. Michael, you just
Yes.
did that from memory?
Yeah, of course. I don't have this written down in front of me at all, and you can't.
No. I can tell.
Yeah.
You said that the tomb, the sarcophagus, if as it were, is open.
Yes, the lid is slid to one side. This alcove is the one that has the cage with the bent bars. This one has the candelabra. You can see that there's light coming from the braziers, which is odd.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are baubles and trinkets outside of the actual basin, but like along the pedestal, the base of the braziers. And then the giant warhammer inlaid on the floor in front of where Jaytham is now standing.
I mean, I'm just gonna check this cage out, I guess.
Okay. This is an iron cage, and the bars have been bent completely out of shape, as if something broke out.
It's been a while since we moved this plot along a little bit, but Travers is gonna notice the baubles and trinkets.
Mhm.
And he's gonna. I don't think he's like trained in anything like Arcana. No. Basically, he's looking for anything like magical that can lift curses that might
Sure.
kill him.
Absolutely. Go ahead and do perception. We'll call it perception.
My trap finder's still on.
If there are baubles in here, they're definitely trapped.
Yeah, figured.
Trapped baubles. It's bubble trapped. Wash rolled a 17. Probably shouldn't have said that out loud, but now it's out there for everybody to hear.
I think to kind of the tomb itself seems like it's, I know you're doing things, I'm just filling space right now, just seems kind
That's
of like it feels, if am I right to say that it feels almost like somebody was just here because of the blazing braziers, or
It certainly seems that way.
I'm nervous personally, and so I think that Esther is also, and she, while she's watching closely what her party members are doing, is kind of quietly singing like an old dwarven hymn that would be sung at like a funeral or a memorial service, just kind of quietly to keep Courageous Anthem going.
Okay. Travers,
Yes.
you don't see anything magical. You just see bits and pieces of, quote, treasure, some gems, some pieces of like gold that have been covered in dust. You see one thing, looks like a rolled rug.
Okay. Is it like? Does it look expensive, or is it what's what I'm looking for?
I mean, it's hard to tell because it's rolled in such a way that you can't see like the pattern on it. It's just sort of like a rolled up rug.
Well, I'll
Somebody
probably
try
just leave it
talking
there.
to it and introducing it to our monkey friend.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna unroll that rug.
Just hoping you'd say that.
Our luck is gonna change.
Stop saying that.
Travers, I need you to roll a fortitude saving throw, please.
Yeah, I figured. Whew.
Okay, you are just fine. That is actually a critical success.
Very good.
Maybe it's because your luck is holding, Travers. You go to unroll that rug, and before you even touch it, you notice that this thing is infested with mold,
Ooh.
and it's like yellowish mold.
Ew.
Ooh.
Within the fibers of the rug, even like the back part of the rug that has like that weird mesh on it.
Fringe.
Fringe. Thank you, Fringe. This thing is completely covered in mold, and if you had touched it, probably not good.
Okay, so I don't touch it.
You don't touch it for the sake of story, I guess.
Yeah.
Plot
Ooh.
armor.
Apparently.
All right. So I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna be like, that was a close call.
What do you mean?
I almost touched a bunch of mold.
Ew.
Okay. So from whoever wrote this just expected us to come in and like unroll a rug.
You didn't have to. It's just a random hazard.
Okay. What did you say was to the south of this sarcophagus?
That was where the candelabra was.
Mm-hmm.
That has no usable candles left. They've just been burned down.
I mean, I'm gonna assume the answer is no, but is there anything left in the sarcophagus?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
Let me scroll back up. You see the remains of a dwarf. The skeletal corpse is still wearing armor. And its now left arm ends in a stump.
So it looks like somebody beat us to the punch, as it were. No pun intended. Oh, I'm very sorry. This was your ancestor at all. Do you want to pay your respects?
He might also be your ancestor.
Well, for now, I'm not grieving him, but I'll keep that in mind. Let's put a pin in that until we find out exactly who he was to me.
Well, we should probably talk about it at some point.
Right. Do one of those what is it?
DNA test?
23 and me. Yes.
Ancestry.com.
That's what I was thinking about.
Yep.
We meet a bunch of random dwarves who want me to go to a picnic somewhere.
Yeah, let me pull up my iPhone and I'm gonna sign us up.
Esther starts counting like, did I ever get up from passing out in the room back there?
It's all a fever dream.
Yeah, apparently.
So, just to recap, there's a moldy rug,
Mhm.
couple of presents, There's what was there, like bars that were open or something?
Yes, it was think like a giant bird cage, and then the bars had been bent.
Were they bent from the inside, does it look like, or can we even tell?
I would say it doesn't look like something broke in, but something for sure broke out.
Okay. So my guess is that whatever was in this cage broke out, opened the sarcophagus, stole the hand, and left.
Well, Locke, the other guy took the hand.
Yeah.
Oh. So this would have been Lockmore's body?
No.
No, this is Nargrim's body.
Oh.
Michael, Ingrahild's
Yeah.
gonna do something, but Ingrahild's gonna do something, but the second, like, if something, you know, happens that she knows about that we don't, feel free to take over.
Sure.
But she's going to slowly start stepping toward the sarcophagus and respectfully bowing her head.
Umlo will not let you go alone. He's obviously going to be right there with you.
Okay.
Ingrihild bows her head, and Umlo sort of standing reverently by her side, looking at the corpse of their ancestor.
I hope you found peace, ancestor. Oh, actually, first she says, "Hello." I hope you found peace, ancestor.
I love that.
You're ruining our stealthiness. I feel like I shouldn't even try. We open every door and you're shouting hello.
What are you talking about?
You just did it.
No,
No,
What are
you
you
just
talking-
did it.
No, I did not. I said rest in peace, ancestor.
Am I crazy?
No.
What?
I'm slowly switching between Jaytham's voice and Umlo's voice, so.
What? No, what? Are you just saying I'm greeting everybody, and like I'm slowly moving into Umlo? But then again, they'd both be Scottish, right? Not Irish.
You glance to Umlo, and he's just like, don't tell her.
Umlo, can you believe what this pansy ass is telling us? That I'm standing, I'm freaking greeting everybody.
They're clearly insane.
Thank you.
I'm gonna look at this other brazier and its baubles and trinkets, if I may.
Sure, absolutely. Go ahead and do that first.
Perception,
Yes.
blind.
Okay. In this one, you don't see any mold-ridden rugs.
None? Not even
None.
one?
Not even one. You do see gold coins, and just by looking at them, you can tell that they are not from like this era, this century. These are old currency. You also see what looks to be a music box, but that has been smashed.
Anybody got the mend cantrip?
I think the
Actually,
prestidigitation can. Oh no, I can.
I don't think it can fix things.
It can make, but it can't.
It can make a temporary object. What I'll say is you could use that to make like a facsimile of
Or like
the
a
music box.
piece of the whatever is missing, or a facsimile. I could do that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's a temporary object, so it's not going to break anything.
Yeah.
And you can sort of figure out like just kind of study the object, and then use prestidigitation to create a similar object. Hopefully, you did it correctly so that it could work.
Yeah. I tried.
Yeah. That's successful. You see like the little ghostly image of that music box, but whole, appear next to it. And you hear a very light sort of musical notes coming out of it. Umlo and Ingrahild would recognize it as like a dwarven, I guess, fight song, for lack of a better word.
Oh.
Ingerhild would come over and see what's going on.
Okay. I'm going to leave Umlo up here for the moment.
All right.
He noticed something that Ingerhild did not notice.
I was going to say, Travers would definitely take a peek and see if there's anything worth noticing about the corpse.
Sure.
Travers, I swear to God, if you jump into this sarcophagus again,
What? That was just the one time.
we're ruining another funeral.
So Travers, you walk over, and Ingerhild was here first, and Umlo kind of followed her up, and then Ingerhild paid her respects, and then walked away. You see Umlo hasn't moved. He's sort of staring at the corpse. And you make your way over, and you see that he's reaching into the sarcophagus, and he's sort of like running his fingers along. He's not touching the body, but he's sort of like trying to follow something within the bones, using his finger as a pointer. And with your 28 that you rolled,
Woo!
you can clearly see, without him even saying anything, that he is noticing many broken bones, as well as teeth marks along the bones.
Do they look post-mortem?
Yes, they do.
Great. I hate to ruin anybody's dancing or whatever you're doing over there, but y'all gotta come here.
Hmm?
I don't think we're alone in this tomb. Ingerhild's gonna go, hello! And everyone's gonna... Travers
Umlo looks very pointedly like, don't say it.
Travers is gonna look at her and she's gonna be like, what? I don't think Umlo, we're in agreement that something was chewing on your ancestor, right?
Hey, it's as if something ripped the flesh from his bones. These are clear teeth marks.
Travers motions towards the bars. I think whatever did this to Nargrim went that way.
Into the cage?
Out of.
It went out of the cage. I'm still like finding this confusing because this is like somebody put Nargrim in a box, and whatever this thing is was also in this cage. They left it here, and then this thing broke out of its cage, ate Nargrim's corpse, and assumedly left, or is still here.
What size of the cage was this again? Was this, are we talking like a big bird? Are we talking about a large cat?
I'll give you a major hint. It is dwarf sized.
Yeah. I'm
Right.
willing to bet.
Oh, you think that somebody found out that's how we know about the betrayal? They put him in this cage.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Esther, the door behind you slams shut. And you can just barely hear mad cackling recede into the distance as if it's getting further away from the now closed door.
I run behind it and I open the door.
doesn't open. It
Oh,
has been wedged shut.
I told you not to say that so many times about a lock changing.
Jaytham and Travers above you, where the glass looks down over this sarcophagus, you can hear a rubbing sound, as if someone is rubbing on that glass. And you look up and you see the face of a dwarf looking down at you and sort of giving you like the waggly ears. Look.
What do you mean by the waggly ears? Look.
He's got his hands up to like his ears.
Oh,
and he's
okay.
flipping
Like,
one banana. Yeah.
Wasn't expecting such a juvenile taunt from this thing, but get down here, you rascal!
He with a hand on his nose, wiggling his fingers.
Somebody throw a rock at him.
I was gonna say, Ingerhild, does she have any arrows left?
Yes, she does. Only because I don't feel like tracking shit for NPCs. So they have arrows, it's fine.
She is going to, when she sees that, you know, she's also put 2 and 2 together. She's going to immediately whip out her bow and arrow and shoot an arrow. But first she says, "Hello."
She fires an arrow towards the dwarf. It hits the glass, and you can see it made a significant crack in the glass, but it hasn't broken it. And the arrow clatters back down to the ground. I would say, given that, you think the glass probably could be broken with enough effort. Esther, the door next to you is like wedged shut. There's no handle or anything, but like you can push on. You feel a little bit of give, but it stands firm as you give it all your energy.
what's the door made out of?
Stone.
Is the dwarf standing on the glass,
Sorry,
or is
it's
he just
not stone? I lied. It's wood. It's a wooden door.
Oh, okay.
I assume stone because dwarves, but
Right.
it says wood. And I'm sorry, Travers. Go ahead.
Spider style?
Spider style.
Like he's hanging there as if he has like.
No, it's
Like,
the
No, he's on the other side of the glass.
the glass floor.
Oh, so he trapped us in.
Mhm.
Oh, I thought he was in here with us.
No, so like he slammed the door and ran around and then up to the top, and he had to, because the glass was dirty, he had to clean it enough to look through and taunt you.
is he standing on the glass, or is he just like looking through?
He's leaning on it. He's not standing on it, but he's like, you can see like where he has his hands for balance, or one hand for balance, and the other hand, obviously the one that he's making the gestures with, is steel.
Ingerhild shoots again.
Okay. The glass does not break, but it does add to the crack.
I think Umlo is gonna cast Divine Lance at the.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just gonna cast it.
Sure.
That wouldn't be blind, would it?
No, it's fine. The glass doesn't have an AC, but it does have a damage threshold. Ooh, yeah. Given that it's divine magic, I'll give it a bonus. It slams into the spot where Ingrahild, I almost said Esther. It's like, that's not right. Where Ingrahild shot the arrow into the glass. And there's a loud report as the lance strikes the glass and shatters the very thick pane. And the glass shards fall down over you. And you just see the dwarf up there giggling and cackling maniacally at you. In his steel hand, he now holds the long spear that Esther would recognize from her vision.
Anybody have like? Okay, go on.
And he does retreat from the edge. So that he's
Dang
not
it.
looking down.
How far up is it?
That is a good question. I was just looking for it, and it's a wall of text. Somebody vamp for me while I read quickly.
Hey, hey, asshole! We got a rug. You forgot your rug. You get your rug.
And your bubbles and your antique coins. I was gonna say like, those coins wouldn't be worth anything except for like a collector, right?
I mean, they would have whatever gold value they would have now.
All right, he would have pocketed that then.
Yeah.
Okay. And spread it out amongst the team.
It's not something that I've really thought about, but I imagine there would be enthusiasts who would collect old things from previous ages.
You haven't fleshed out the world enough to include coin
I have not.
collectors?
I am so sorry for ruining your immersion. I just
My
did not. I was sick that day.
It belongs in a museum. I want
That's
my
right.
family back.
It is 25 feet from the sarcophagus to the ledge of the roof. It'd be another 5 feet of glass to scale up
All right.
before, because it was a dome. I'm imagining there was a dome, so the shot would have broken the upper part of the dome, but the sides of the thick glass would still be intact.
If this doesn't end with Jaytham fastball specialing Travers through that open window,
You read my mind, friend.
Rampage
I feel like he would
Johnson.
do it like from behind without even asking. He would just be like, all right, just hey, wow, everything sure is quiet down here.
You grab him by the skull and throw a perfect spiral.
Shoot. Is that a
Mechanically,
strength check
that
or
doesn't.
an athletics check or what?
No, mechanically, that would you couldn't throw Travers 25 feet up.
Oh, fine.
yeah, where's your sense of fun?
Truly.
If you want to toss him in the air so that he can try to grab the ledge,
Huh.
No,
That's
That's what I
not
meant.
okay. I thought you were trying to like throw him through the hole up into.
No, don't be silly.
yeah,
We don't do
Integrity.
anything silly on this stream.
we're just gonna toss me 20 feet in the air.
Yeah.
And then hope that Travers' tiny fingers can latch onto the edge.
And once again, is this athletics or strength or what?
Yeah, it would be. It would not be athletics. I'm gonna say a straight strength check.
What
Alrighty.
if?
I turn to Jaytham and I'm gonna be like, "You better catch me if I fall."
What were you gonna say? Like, what if what?
Well, I'm trying to see if I have a spell that I can cast that can make things like I was like maybe sure footing could it, but it doesn't. It counteracts the effects of being clumsy. Which
Yeah, that counteracts somebody who's been grappled.
okay. Are we?
What you could use that for is to prevent Jaytham from grabbing and throwing Travers.
Oh, nah. I don't think I'm. I don't think I am paying close enough attention to be able to do that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mhm.
I don't know how to do just a straight strength check.
Oh,
But I just roll.
You know
Oh,
what?
here it
I
is.
don't-
I see.
Oh,
Yep.
oh my God! I have a cat fall, and I'm an expert in acrobatics.
Oh hell yeah!
Nothing.
There you go.
Throw me.
I feel like we just keep doing this over and over again. All right, so I'm just gonna roll a d20, and this is +2.
+1 because of my bardic inspiration or
So I guess
courageous
+3.
anthem. Yeah.
Your strength is a +4.
It is? Oh, I
Yeah.
was looking at my. What was I looking at?
Your wisdom's +2.
Oh, I was looking at Umlo. That's why.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Jaytham. Okay, so that would be.
So it would be a +5. Yeah, +5. It's not going to be enough to get Travers all the way up. Maybe he shouldn't have had second breakfast this morning.
Hey, have you ever had potatoes?
I've boiled them and mashed them, but I've not stuck them in a stew.
Y'all are
See,
making
yeah,
me
look.
hungry.
I guess with Catfall, you don't take any. I haven't read it, but it sounded like you were excited about it.
Yeah. If I'm an expert in acrobatics, I cut the fall length by 25 feet. So.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I think that means that you would still take 1 die of damage. I don't think it doesn't say that it negates it explicitly, but it negates. Well, wait, hold on. Maybe it would negate the first 25 feet, which would be the entire thing.
If you're an expert in acrobatics, street falls is 25 feet shorter.
Okay. Fine. You won't take any damage.
Yeah. Don't sound so disappointed.
So I honestly feel like if that basically negates its fall, that we'll just keep doing it unless anybody else has a better
You
idea.
could try breaking down the door.
You said it's stone. No, you said it's wood. That's right.
I walked that back. I assumed it was stone, but it's actually wood.
I think while you try to break it down, I think after you try to toss Travers up there, I step away from the door and further out underneath, and I'm gonna kind of like put my hands up and I'm gonna say, hi, hey, hi, hello. I'm definitely casting charm on you right now. The guy up top.
Oh, he's gone. He gone.
He what? He gone?
Yeah.
He backed away from the edge once the
Oh,
glass
so he's
broke.
still there.
I've got a 30-foot range.
You don't know for sure.
But if I remember the room up there, it's really just like a 5-foot width, right? Or
It's like a dome, and once we broke it, Mike said that he like ran away. I thought.
He backed away from the edge.
Oh, he backed away from the edge. Okay.
Yeah. So you can't see him. You don't know that he's still up there.
he just needs to be 30 feet away from me.
But do you have to see him?
It doesn't say that.
It doesn't say that.
Mm-mm.
You want me to try and throw you up there and see if you can see him?
I bet if I just stood on your shoulders,
You're right. It does not say anything.
does not
specifically
say.
about sight.
And so
Okay.
I just come out and I start walking around and I say, hey, hi, it must have been so difficult. I can't even imagine being buried alive with somebody that I hated so much. Could you not bury me alive with these fellows down here, please?
Before Michael, you respond to that. I want to have a moment where like Jaytham has his arms like Granny, ready for Granny, and Travers is like kind of like backing up into him, and Esther starts doing that, and we're both like, "You look ridiculous, Esther." Worth it. So worth it.
All right.
Yeah, make a will save.
He will do that. Will. That is a success.
Oh.
The target is unaffected, but thinks your spell was something harmless instead of a charm.
All right. Keep him busy. Keep talking to him. I'm just gonna try and break this door. I'm just gonna make it sound like I'm having a really bad sneeze. Oh. Again, strength check.
Yep.
Okay. D20 plus 5. Am I still in the Courageous Anthem roll?
Yeah, I would assume that Esther would keep it going. So
Okay.
Yeah, if my charm isn't working, then I do keep up the ruse, but I'm using it as Courageous Anthem.
that's totally fine.
I don't know why that came up twice. I didn't mean to.
I will take the first of those die rolls, which was an 8 on the die, for a total of a 13.
Doing it well. Use the second one too, because I'm gonna do it again.
Well, the second one was a natural 1.
Oh!
I will
Hero
allow
point.
you to re-roll
Hero
that if you want.
point. Use a hero point.
I'm not gonna use. Okay, fine. Why not? I feel like we're about to wrap up anyway.
Yeah.
Yes.
How do I do that? Right click.
Oh yeah, right click on the chat card. I did reveal it, so you should be able to see it. And then, if you right click on it, and then it should say re-roll using hero points. Oh, you know what? It doesn't do that for me. Just roll another d20.
All right, fine.
I'll remove your. Oh, it's because you don't have a hero point.
Mm.
Why wouldn't I have one?
I mean,
thought I
you
got
do
one.
have them. I just didn't put them on your sheet.
Okay.
So go just roll a d20. That is a much better roll. That is a 21.
Woo!
Jaytham, you put your shoulder into that door, and it definitely splinters a bit. You need one more good one to break this door down.
Kablamo!
That was a 10 total. I'm going to say that's enough.
Hmm?
You slam into it, and the DC would go down because you had already done a significant amount of damage to it. You throw that door open. I need you to roll a reflex saving throw.
Reflex. Okay. Roll.
That is a success. You dodge out of the way. You see a crossbow had been set up as a trap against this wall. And as you opened the door, the bolt flies by you. You're able to dodge out of the way.
I'm hauling ass and seeing if I can catch this guy before he runs.
Okay.
Can you just move my token to wherever?
Does anybody want to go up with him?
I
Or is he just
deliberately
gonna-
do not right away because I'm gonna assume that the guy is listening to me talk, and I'm gonna keep trying to talk as though nothing else has happened.
I'll follow.
Umlo. I feel like Umlo would. No, Umlo would follow.
He would or wouldn't?
He would.
Ingerhild wouldn't leave another lady alone.
Okay, that's fair. So I'm just going to take you three up.
Can you put my token on the screen so that I can see whatever you show, so I can show it on the stream?
Yes, I will.
Please. Thank you.
And boop. Activate. Okay. So the door is here, and you three come out. You can see that this door has been opened. It was closed before. And there's a hallway on the other side of it.
Opening the door. Jesus.
Swings open, and then you see another hallway with another door.
Doing that again.
You open that door. I need you to roll a reflex saving throw.
Dodging out of the way.
It is a fail.
Oh, trips over his own feet.
You are going to take just 3 damage. And then I need you to roll a fortitude saving throw.
All right, current HP was 73, now 70. And you said fortitude?
Yes, please.
All right, rolling.
And you're good. Nothing happens from the presumably poison on the bolt.
So there's just this arrow sticking out of his chest, or I guess a bolt, I'm sorry, sticking out of his chest. And he just looks down and he keeps running.
Yep. You can see that there was another one of those crossbow traps set up here. And then there's also one set up pointing at the door that you just ran to. I'll say that you didn't trigger that one, though, because you would have seen it as you ran through.
Travers, you mind on taking that out?
Where are you?
He's in there.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I gotcha. I grab it and pull.
I just don't want this thing spiking me in the ass. That's what she said.
Okay.
Classic innuendo.
Yeah, it's a really good time for that.
So you open that door, and then you see the room that you had entered before you. There's the glass that looks down in. You don't see this dwarf.
Come on and fight me, you coward. You've been down there for 1,000 years, and you're just using this opportunity to wiggle your fingers, taunt us.
Well, I'm going to. So I'm back in the basement. Looks like.
Nope. You guys are still up.
Oh, okay.
I activated this for a reason, but continue what you were saying.
I'm going to, as Jaytham is doing the I don't know what you did last summer.
Your mic didn't like that.
Mm-mm.
I don't know that I would either.
Well, that was the room that was just full of like rat footprints. I'm gonna check the ground for footprints.
Sure.
Perception.
I mean, I'm not even gonna have you roll for it. You were just up there. There are some fresh footprints, humanoids shaped.
And where are they going?
I'm not gonna tell you.
What?
Because below you, Esther and Ingerhild are alone down in the crypt. Esther, you see a dwarf fall from above, from through the glass, and land on his feet on top of the sarcophagus. And he's holding Heartspit, the long spear, in the steel hand. And he's glaring at Ingerhild specifically. And he goes to strike her. And that is where we will stop for the night.
So he just like fell through the window. He jumped down through the.
He leaped down
Yeah.
to land on the sarcophagus. Presumably because he saw Kin of Nargrim.
Wait, I thought he's wearing the hand of
I thought he
Nargrim.
had the hand of Argrim.
He does have a hand, but Ingerhild's last name is Nargrim Kin, so she is kin to
Oh.
he recognized the familial resemblance and is going to do his level best to murder Ingerhild and then Nomlo.
You can try.
Well, he's going to do that, but next time.
Okay.
I hope everybody enjoyed this episode of Giantslayer. We will be back in 2 weeks to watch Ingerhild die.
No, stop.
What?
But,
Our luck is changing.
It's got to rebound. The universe is all about balance.
luck is always changing. Okay.
Okay, we will
Great.
see everybody in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Happy weekend.
Happy Memorial Day.
Happy Memorial Day.
Happy Memorial Day.
Happy Memorial Day.
Day.